Well, literally a rose between two thorns, right?
Sure.
Kinda.
Okay.
You're the rose, babe.
Oh, I'm not. What are you
got it. I
I'm a
was
little
like
confused.
thinking
That
of
was
the
like
street.
that
Yeah,
just
me
like went
too.
way over. Like, anyways, we're out here. This is a spot that we've wanted to hunt for a long time, for several years, and it's one of those that we hunt down there, we hunt over there, we hunt way up top there, about 200 feet up in elevation, but we don't have a set here, and we don't want to just come in here and have one set. We want two. We want a mock scrape. We want a camera on it, and so we're running into, do we want to bring a family tradition set up down here, ladder stand, tree stands, get it all set up, and maybe or maybe not hunt because we're not seeing much sign, we're not seeing the scrapes. We literally never come back here during hunting season other than we get here January 2nd, 3rd after the season ends, and we get a lot of use on this trail. We've even found sheds down in this area, and then there's a really nice bench right up here where they travel that bench back and forth. We have bedding areas back in here, so they're really coming into this, the bottom of this hollow like a funnel. And so we're sticking up six.
Six tethered one sticks.
Yep.
What, 18, 22 feet?
Yeah.
Somewhere in
Yeah,
there?
the goal was to get up at least 18 feet right around there, which is what we're normally doing. And we'll throw those up. We're not throwing any platforms. We don't have to commit any stands. And it's a pretty easy way for us to get a setup out here. And then if we want to hunt it, we'll be slipping right back in there behind another blind we have down the bottom, slipping up here, and we're going to make a mock scrape that comes right over this top. That scrape will be hanging right back here. I want to be able to get a shot from that big red oak. And then of course that little white oak up there. And I think we're good.
It's like the pilot episode for next season.
Yeah, I think so.
Right?
Something
I
like
like
that.
that,
Yeah.
I'll be here all week.
Yeah. So Rob is going to help us. Dustin's behind the camera, and both tree saddle experts, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, Dustin, you're an expert.
Well, I think we just hung a couple sets that are sure to pay rent out here on Sturgey's place.
That's yes.
Yeah, he's an expert.
Oh yeah.
I've seen out your worn out stuff. So
I've seen him
yeah.
scale some things.
Yeah. But anyways, we're going to get this set up right now, and then we'll bring back to you, show it. Bottom line is, wind's going this way, wind's going that way, and we'll talk about it in a second, how it all came together and what it looks like on paper and why we want two spots in this location. I think it's important for both times of the day, and we'll show you that in a second. Well, that was an adventure. Needed the chainsaw, needed some smashing the brush, but we got the job done.
He broke a new trail.
Broke a no trail, that would be about, that's
Yeah,
a good way to put it.
That's a great way to put it.
But we had fun setting this up, and really it was kind of nice because we had a lot to do there in a little short amount of time. We winched a tree over, made a mock scrape, put a camera on it, and then we developed two shots. So Dustin put some steps in one, and then Rob put steps in the other. And we're gonna be, how high do you guys think?
Probably about 20 feet on each, I'd say, no?
Yeah, around the 18 to 20. Yeah, and what's nice about those areas is we used some pretty, one was a big straight tree, kind of bare, but it's kind of nice being able to hunt from the backside of the tree. And so just peeking around and shooting. But, what do you think? Would you go in there? I mean,
Oh, for sure.
or do you feel confident right now? We've learned a lot this weekend about saddle hunting.
For sure, I'd go in there, and I think I would just take it slow.
Yeah.
It could take 10 minutes to get everything set up and ready to go. Considering the sticks are already there, right?
Yeah.
If the sticks weren't there, it could be like a half-hour thing. But yeah, certainly way more confident and comfortable sitting in a saddle.
Yeah, and I think, the part of the purpose for the two stands, we go into a lot of areas like that, and we're hunting benches a lot, so we're looking down, and that's our shot. We're not shooting out into the open field. We're using that as our downwind blocker. But in this case, we're down in far enough where the deer are coming through basically on a bench before it drops off to the creek and drainage, and before it goes really steep up high. Would you say that's 80 yards wide, maybe somewhere around there?
Yeah, probably.
And so I wanted to have a mock scrape in that location, and then the one that Rob set up the hill. We can get our thermals in the morning. They'll go right up that hill, and up that steep face, and it's a really low deer density area. The bench is where they're at. And so we're sitting there and our scent will go right up. And the other one that Dustin put in is closer to the field edge, closer to the drainage. And those thermals stay downhill right there in the evening, and especially with northerly winds. And so we have two setups. One's more for morning hunting, one is more for afternoon, evening hunting. And so that's how I love to set up an area like that. And they both have a shot at the mock scrape. Dustin, how far do you think the mock scrape was for you?
20 yards, 18 yards.
Or about 20, 23 yards.
Yeah, yeah. They were in the trees, we weren't. So it's all ready to go, and we can go down there. Camera's ready to go. And so now it's a matter of what kind of sign, what kind of bucks. We have other stands in the area, but in that area, there's really no more area that's more remote
No, I don't think so.
for standing location.
We're accessing all those stand locations down there the same way.
Yeah, meaning we come down through an open hollow with big open timber, and there's really, we're blowing our scent back into that or out into the open field or up the steep draw on the other side. And what's really nice is in these hills around here, if the elevation's going down like this, and we have a stand location right here, if that wind is coming strong over the top in the morning, it just curls and goes right back uphill. So you can count on it. If it comes in at this angle, it's going to go up at the opposite, but about the same degrees. So if it comes in at here, it's going up this way. If it's coming in this way, it's coming up here. If it's going straight, it's just going straight up. But bottom line is, if your stand location is down here and it's on that flat, that wind's going to pull uphill pretty quick. And so you can have deer that are uphill even 20, 25 yards and you're going to be good. And then of course that other stand is there. So we have setups now, and you guys did it really fast. Probably, you'd say 3 times faster than us?
Yeah, I'd say we were probably about 3 times faster, but after some practice, you'll definitely get there.
Yeah, and I think part of it with the saddle hunting is getting to know all the ropes and everything that we're using. It's more of just confidence. So
Was that a dad joke? Getting to know the ropes?
getting to know the ropes. Not really, but if you think it is. But no, thank you for watching, our journey with saddle hunting. We're finally putting some sets up on the property, but we still use our tree stands, but we're looking at like the saddle hunting is a really viable tool. Am I going to go into the middle of a bedding area in the middle of the rut and throw a stand set up? And maybe not. We like on private land, and we've been talking about that a lot, difference private land and public land.
Yeah, and there's a huge difference.
And
you want to keep them on your land here.
For the entire season.
Right.
Which is a big difference. And even Dustin, he has places on public land he hunts that he's looking at. Dustin, you're kind of managing it for the year, the season for a long period of time. And then you have other areas you're going in, and what's the shortest amount of time you'd hunt in a state in public land? Like 5 days? 7 days? Yeah.
I shot $2 in one day and went home.
Yeah. Meaning like you're planning on hunting for 5 days, 7 days, and
it just depends, on the weather and stuff.
Yeah. And so then it's different. You're going in and you're hunting hard, but there's a case to be made, whether it's private land, public land, for managing it long term. And so this fits in with our strategy. We can go manage those spots long term. We can use them if you want to. We have a lot of pre-hung sets, and that's one way we're using it, and you guys are coming along on the journey. So anything you want to add? It's your spots too.
Can't wait to go hang out.
Wow. I can't stand it.
That was close.
Oh.
I'm good.
Okay. Bye-bye.